and I'll be loving you.
¿Qué tal, chicos? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos al canal de nuevo. Ahora sí que hemos vuelto a los orígenes de este canal, de cómo empezamos, de cuáles son las primeras cosas que empezamos a hacer, y fueron entrevistas. Y en este caso os traigo una entrevista que me habéis pedido muchísimo y que es con el gran Andrea Larosa. Say hello, bro.
Hello, guys.
Así que va a ser un método de entrevista muy sencillo. Le voy a hacer 5 preguntas para no explayarnos mucho y luego, si quiere él, pues me puede hacer una pregunta a mí. Voy a hacer toda la entrevista en inglés, la voy a subtitular aquí abajo, y para los que no sepáis inglés, pues podéis enteraros leyendo los subtítulos. Así que sin más, vamos a ir a por la primera pregunta, que es sencilla y tal. Let's go for the first question. I'm gonna do the whole interview in English, and then I'm just gonna write everything in Spanish. I have 5 questions, as I told you before, and then you can get one back for me.
Okay.
First question is gonna be easy one, just to start light. When did you started? Why did you started working out? And yeah, when and why did you start?
So I basically started training in the summer of 2013, watching YouTube videos about how to stay in shape with bodyweight training, because my gym where I was training kickboxing was closed, so I wasn't able to keep training with my trainings like always, so I wasn't able to train like always, so started to trying some bodyweight exercises at home, like push-ups and stuff, and then I went to the park trying some pull-ups, chin-ups, and just kept going, and now I'm here.
Perfect. Talking about training and how you started training, a lot of people ask how your training schedule is. I did a video before on my channel talking about your training. Could you explain, like, on overall, how do you manage your trainings? How do you divide them? Which type of trainings, when and why?
That's not easy question, but I can explain in few words.
Yeah.
I usually the things that I do in the training, I change it every time. So I basically maybe do 1 month with a certain type of training, like maybe one training of pull, one training of push, one training of just little combos, and kept going like this. And maybe a month of every training with mixed exercises like pull and push and everything. So I always I always change it. You can cut if you want. You can. I always change the trainings, so basically I just try to not annoy me and try new stuff, so to enjoy every new aspect of training.
Every month you try to change the
every month, or maybe a little more.
So do you plan your trainings on a whole year, or just every month you change?
Every month.
You don't have like a macro cycle?
No. I just plan the whole month. And if I know that in the next 6 months I want to do a competitions or something very good, I try just to build my training schedule for the first month to arrive then in 6 months for a good basic. You know, I don't know if I explained properly.
Yeah, I understand. And getting deeper into the question, how would be a typical Larosa training week? Like a Monday, Tuesday?
I train almost every day. I usually 5-6 days, sometimes 7 or 9 times per week when I want to focus more on conditioning stuff. Because a lot of athletes, like in other sports, does a lot of conditioning. So basically almost every day, but I have to be sure that my muscles or tendons are not too tired from the previous training. So I just need to maybe fix it a little bit in the middle of the training if I feel like strange feeling.
Speaking with you before in the lobby, you told me you got tired about skills.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you think you're getting tired about calisthenics and you feel that you need to try something new because you already done all the skills that they are over there and the progress is so slow that you start
Yeah,
to
maybe
gain a little bit.
it's not about the slow progress because I always try to enjoy all the process, so it's not about the final goal.
Mhm.
But it's about my health because when I train harder skills,
Mhm.
like very high level skills like multi press and planche push-ups and pelicans, that is the back lever to planche and
Yeah.
everything, my tendons get a lot tired and stressed. So when I train these kind of skills, I get a lot of little inflammations, and I don't want anymore to have this
Mhm.
feeling. I want to just enjoy my training, and then the next day training again, and then next day
So you
training
think-
again, healthy every time, to not have any kind of problem to shoulders or tendons or everything.
In the same
That's
question,
it.
do you think the pressure of being a social media calisthenics influencer it's pressing you to do skills that you normally wouldn't do just in case competitions or whatever? Like
Yeah.
imagine there wouldn't be championships, there wouldn't be Instagram, there wouldn't be
Yeah.
YouTube. Do you feel you're pressed by all of these things to do these high level skills? And if they wouldn't be there, would you do just normal trainers and enjoy them more?
So I basically started training skills
Mhm.
just because I wanted to be able to planche or handstands and everything because it was so cool, and that's what I did, and trained hard to reach it, this goal, and I'm pretty happy about it. But right now that I reached all the skills or the measure skills, I just think that in the last few months I feel the pressure about the media and everything. So probably if I would be free from
From all
competitions
the-
and all the things, I would stick my training to basics and maybe some handstands or some basic skills like only planche hold positions or just basic ones, not like the back lever muscle ups or the Festos and Maltese stuff because they are too dangerous for the body. So probably in the last few months I'm working.
And developing a little bit more this one, how high is the pressure that you feel? What things are getting you afraid of? Like for example, not afraid, but you mean like what is getting you this type of pressure that you need to do these skills? You need to media championship. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Basically, I like the pressure because the pressure gives you the mentality to give your best. So this is how an athlete can progress and keep progressing. But as I said before, when we talk about the wellness of the body, is not good. So this is why I feel a lot of pressure, and this is why I don't like, because to always keep trying to increase a little bit the level months after months and year after year, it's stressful for the body. So that's why I just want to take a little break.
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
understand. Talking about next question, as you said before, you have a lot of media pre-show. You got a lot of followers on Instagram. I think over 200,000 followers, and you keep posting pictures all over the year, like good quality pictures. Most of them with a t-shirt showing your body. Do you think there is a kind of pressure for a social media influencer to be lean the whole year and you cannot be off season because then the followers gonna attack you, like you're getting fat, you're getting Larosa, what happened? And speaking about this question, do you prefer aesthetics or just power? Like what's now your way? Like,
Okay.
because I know that you trying to achieve both of them, but if you had to choose,
just sometimes more.
what if you had to choose in the future? And imagine you had to choose between one or the other one. What would you choose? First, the other question about the pressure, and then
The first thing is that the pressure is high because you have to stay lean and everything for the whole year. But if you play it smart, it's possible. Maybe to do also some few weeks of training. because if you planning ahead, you can shoot in some photos or videos maybe 3-4 weeks before, and then you can rest or take a little break for a couple of weeks or 3. So if you play it well or if you play it smart, it's possible also to enjoy a little bit of,
But
the life.
do you miss just speaking about the Andrea before social
Yeah.
media? He was just eating whatever he wanted, not worrying about how how the people they're gonna watch you, because probably like if you
Yeah.
get fat, everyone's gonna be, oh Andrea, what happened?
Yeah,
Oh, you get skinny, what?
Sometimes now when I do it, I always have a little regret, especially when I eat something like a cheat meal or
Yeah.
something that's not so healthy. But I think it's part of the process, because okay, the body must be healthy, so you have to stick to a good and healthy diet. But once per week or twice per week, it is also good to eat something that you enjoy, that you can enjoy, that even if it is not so healthy, because it's for your soul, you know, because
Yeah,
you feel more relaxed.
to avoid anxiety and avoid eating.
Also right now that we are in Dubai, my goal is not to eat so clean, trying to stick to a good trying to stick to good meals, but also enjoying maybe if I have a little sweet or something similar, I will eat it, because it's like a
And if you had to choose for future Andrea between aesthetics, like
And
having
power.
an aesthetics body and having functional body, you have just to choose one. You're
Okay.
gonna be, imagine I'm gonna put you in the baddest scenario. You're gonna have
Okay.
a normal body but a lot of power, or an aesthetic body but
But
just
with-
normal power.
okay. I would choose power.
Power.
Power, because with power, usually also the body adapts. Even if my body could not adapt to it, I would prefer anyway
power.
power, because
Right.
power it's the real stuff. That's why I reached this goal.
This goal,
The goals that you see me.
But do you try to achieve a more aesthetics? Like you, are you getting interested into getting an aesthetic body?
I always had an interest to aesthetics body. I started calisthenics back in the days to
Looking
stay
for-
healthy.
yeah.
To improve my shape, because I was skinny. And right now I think I'm near the maximum level for my body. Just trying to focalize a little more on legs, just to have better proportions and to stay more functional, because also legs are important for even walk or run and everything. So a little bit, it's okay to say good looking, to have a good looking body. Not nothing too much, because I don't like.
I understand. Yeah. Last question, but not least. A lot of people, they saw your whole year transformation. I think it was 2 years ago that you got from a really skinny body, not that much skinny, but you understand me, to a really muscular body. Having the same I mean like same body fat percentage, stay lean and getting bigger, like I think it was 4 kilograms, something like this in 1 year. Have you used any steroids or chemical substance
Absolutely.
that it's not allowed, and what would you say to the people that they are like questioning themselves?
Okay. I start saying that to have a doubt when you see photos and videos is okay, because I have doubt too when I see pictures and videos about other athletes in the world. But then to give your opinion about if someone is using steroids or any medical substance, you have to meet it in person and to see how he is, if he
looks the same in person.
if he looks if it can looks natural or not, the skin and all the stuff that you usually can look about the body. Actually, I wasn't so lean all the year transformation. I was about 1 or 2 months in the first time of the bulking phase that I was actually bulking, but not so much, because when I do bulking and when I did bulking in the past years, I always do short bulking, like couple of months, and not so increasing so many kilocalories. Just 300, 500
Like a clean
kilocalories.
bulking.
Yeah, clean bulking. Yeah, maybe to stick maybe 1 week with high bulking. Okay, and then you decrease again a little the kilocalories to stay in the good proportions of kilocalories per day. So trust me, I don't use anything, and there is also not a reason to, because okay, if you want a good body, okay, you can use it, but I don't think it's worth it for your health. And also I think that using something similar, it's hard. I think you have to find maybe a medic or someone that understands how does it work and what
you need.
Yeah,
exactly.
And also for competitions, you don't need, because if you win competitions, you don't win a huge amount of money. Usually all the calisthenics athletes that take part to the competitions and championships doesn't
they don't get
compete.
that much.
No, they doesn't compete for money. They compete just for themselves, just to prove to the world what they are capable of.
So you think if calisthenics was a sport that gets a lot of money involved, probably there will be more people?
Yeah, if in the future there will be a lot of money in championships, probably the athletes will start or could start to be more with the use of substance.
And like a question similar to this one, what do you think about the use of steroids? Do you think it's good or bad, or you don't care?
Okay, in my main thing about steroids is absolutely cons. Is cons?
Yeah,
it's
bad.
Yeah, it's very bad, because especially for the health of the person, because if especially if someone started to training or to do fitness stuff, it's because he wants to stay in shape and healthy. It is not for to stay huge and maybe risk your life just for the use of the substance. I don't care if any other people use steroids because it's their life, but I don't approve I don't like the thing that maybe there could be people and athletes, maybe also in other sports like there is, that use steroids to win a competition. When there are natural people against. Maybe in bodybuilding competitions, I don't know how does it work, but probably all the bodybuilders, all the bodybuilders use something.
Yeah.
So maybe there is a
different
maybe a different situation. But in typical sports and everything, absolutely not.
So we got to the end of in the interview. As I told you before, you can ask me one question, whatever you want.
I was thinking about the pressure of the social media for you, because you are famous too. You have a lot of pressure too, but I don't think you feel the pressure.
I feel the pressure. I feel it a lot. I think probably more than you, because as I get interactive with my audience, I speak to them a lot and they speak to me a lot. I got to the point that I'm not really interested, for example, in getting new skills. For example, plants. I don't want to get a full plant, but I'm feeling impressed by my audience to get a full plant.
Maybe because they want to see
see me doing full plant. So the pressure in that type of situations is big, because I want to try it, but at the same time I want to do more things. I have my job. I have do kickboxing right now. I train different things. I'm now starting to do a little bit of weights. So I'm trying to decide between what I'm enjoying and what I have to do. And for example, getting a plant is someone that everyone is asking me for, and I probably will have to get it. Like there is no way to avoid it. But there is pressure over there, and the more confidence you get your audience,
you want to enjoy yourself your stuff.
Not only getting skills to show myself that I'm better than the others, because it's not my plan. Like,
makes sense.
I know people they're like way better, and I always tell it in the YouTube channel that they're like top athletes all over the world. probably 10 times better or 100% better than me, but my idea is not to show you how to be the best, it's to show you how to stay healthy and
Yeah, it's
a
good.
new way of living life.
It's a good way of thinking. I like it a lot.
Thank you, my friend, for being here.
Yeah, thank you to you, man.
I'll bring you another time, maybe next year.
Looks natural.
So, see you soon, and thank you for the. Let's go.